I was born in North Korea in 1997. I escaped the country to find out the truth about the outside world. And then I lived in China more than 10 years because after I arrived in China, I realized the bigger world, the new world is not for me. It's for, Chinese people, for other people, but not for non-scientific factors, simply because we are born from North Korea. So I had to hide in China for more than 10 years. And then in the end, I was caught by the Chinese police, but narrowly I was avoid being repatriated to North Korea by convincing them that I was actually Chinese citizen. So after that, after studying many years, I finally, in 2008, arrived seek asylum to South Korea, and I got the South Korean citizenship. But living in South Korea also, to me, completely different country because I thought that was my 50% of my country that had been divided for more than 70 years. But when I arrived in South Korea, I realized we are completely forgotten people from South Korean perspective, and then we were treated as alienated or just outside or foreigners. So it was very hard for me to realize the reality, and then still I just did my best to surviving in the society, to belong to the society. But in 2 years later, I found that my family had problem in North Korea because of me. So I did my best to trying to guide them to freedom through China to Laos to South Korea. But it was very difficult arranging them to escape the North Korea at the time, especially in China. It was very difficult for North Koreans to get through Laos without any being caught, because the Chinese police and authorities try hard to caught North Korean defectors. So we were encountered numerous problems with the Chinese police, but in the end, my family was able to cross the China safely. But in the end, in Laos, my family had to experience, they had to imprison 2 times in different areas in Laos. And then after 1 year, finally my family could be united in South Korea. When I arrived in South Korea, many defectors are try hard to hide their identities, to look for jobs in South Korea. If they reveal they're from North Korea, then it's difficult to finding job than Chinese people. So at the time, it's hard for me to accept that, because I've been hiding my identity for more than 10 years in China. But in South Korea, I don't have to hide my identity. Isn't it? We are same country, we are one country. But the reality is North Korean defectors don't have to hide in their identity surviving in South Korea. That was very hurt to me. And then, yes, because of language, different pronunciation. I mean, although we look similar on the outside, but due to the 70 years of division, throughout that time, our lifestyle, culture, even language have become completely different. So just we are different, what I realized. So to me and to other North Korean defectors, the prejudice about, that is the most hard to bear as one nation. Yeah. Back then, 1997, when I crossed the border, at the moment, I never knew, I could have never guessed my life, even today, because at the time, I never knew if I crossed the border right now, I will be separated from my family for forever. Maybe this is my last time in my country. I will never have a chance to go back to my country. All my memories, childhood, all friends, my relatives, it's just I have no chance to meet them. Just completely, it will be forgotten people in my life. And then I didn't know that I have to, hide my identity in China to survive. It's just I never knew any ideas about that, or I would become orphan suddenly in China, and I have to survive as a 17 years young girl of myself. I need to feed myself suddenly one day. I never have the ideas ever, and I never thought also I will be seek asylum to South Korea, which we were considered that's enemy's country. We've been brainwashed seriously over the years, decades. So I thought that was our enemy's country, but I never thought I would be seek asylum to that country. I never thought I would be publishing my memoir in my life. The more I never thought I would be marry American bastards in my life, because we learned Americans are not as a human being. In North Korea we have vocabulary. It's one vocabulary is American bastard. This is one word. We are not treating them as a human. So our hostility towards Americans is so high because we learned all the horrible things about Americans. That's why I never thought I would marry, the Americans in my life. So when I introduced my mom for the first time, when I was dating my husband, and my mom just really shocked. She really thought that was he is an American bastard, and she really she said, I could have never imagined in my life I could have dinner with an American bastard in one table. She said, maybe I must live too long,